Hi. I figured out where the third key is. It's really super easy. Oh my god. Right over here. Actually don't think I have that ladder set up.
Hey, what have you been up to? Well, that's fine. But if you want my help, you'll need to make me an offer.
Can I afford that? I can't afford that.
Alright.
Damn it.
Not my
Okay.
business anyway. What?
Okay. So let's see if I can pop any soul items. No. Damn it. Okay. I need to go kill some things, I guess. I know what I can go kill. I can go kill the big statue guys. They're relatively easy to kill. They're worth enough. They're worth enough. Yeah, I just need to kill like one more. This is fine.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. I need to kill some guys to get souls, so that way I can buy a ladder to get the DLC key.
Oh, nice.
And I've
Good
got
shit.
enough. Yep. I had to go grind in a Dark Souls game. What the fuck? To be fair, I've grinded a lot in Dark Souls games off stream. I don't grind at all in Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne anymore, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, you got to here. Nice.
Oh
got
yeah.
pretty far.
Oh yeah, I beat that last night. I beat that area, and that's as far as I've gotten. And now I'm gonna go do the
Oh,
DLC
did you find
today.
the big ass dragon?
Yeah, I did find a big ass dragon. That is actually the Emerald Herald.
Did you kill it?
No, I was told not to do it yet.
It's a pain in the butt.
The other dragon was not a pain in the butt. The one right before, the one right before the place you go to.
Mm-hmm.
That was easy. You just run right up to it, and they can't basically do anything to you.
Yeah. The big ass dragon at the end is just a pain in the butt boss.
Yep.
With a mountain of health. Takes a long time to kill.
Here you go. Setting up a ladder.
So that means you've done
This ladder's not for sale.
the rest of Lucatiel's quest line?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're almost done. You need to go to the final area.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's been a while.
What are you up to?
Okay. So, the
What are
last
you doing?
the last
First
DLC.
The Sunken King.
I haven't gotten the key for it yet, so I'm doing that right now.
Look at
Going
that
to get the
long
key.
ladder.
Yes, it's a very long ladder. Still in a dream. Dark Souls. Snake Eater jokes, etc., etc. Bright Lightning Spear. A lot of messages in here. Wow. Which tree branch and which tree bellvine? What?
Those are catalysts.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have a Keyblade, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually use it as a weapon.
Okay.
I don't think it's very good though.
Mm.
Yep, that's right there. Yep. that
It's
was
not
very
a
good.
it's not a katana anyway. Soul
Yeah.
Vortex. That sounds amazing. There we go. The Dragon Talon. That's it. That's the key. I have all the DLC keys now, so I'm gonna go do those. I forget which one is which, but I know where a couple of them are. So I know where two of them are. I don't remember where the third one is. Oh no, I remember where the third one is now. I remember where all three are. So the question is, which do I want to do first? We'll just go to the one I first remembered, the old Iron King. We killed him, and then it was like, hey, cool, you killed him. He's got a thing behind him. I forget if I've killed this thing over here, down here, enough times for it to stop spawning. Probably not. No. No, I have not. Come on. Excellent. Oh, I'm all alone now. Oh no. Nobody's in here. Where did Scurvy Kip go? Wonder if he just had issues with his microphone or something. Anyway, let's go. Take a quick peek around, see what's going on. Not much. And what's this bloodstain? Who died in here? So, I got Injustice 2 today, and that was pretty good. It's very snowy. Oh. Huh. Well, that looks like it's fun to cross. Gorgeous view ahead, therefore praise the sun. Eh. You don't need my vindication for that. I? Elter Wedge. Confidence ahead. This is fucking neat. Broom Tower. Yeah, I am actually streaming. Hi? Ow. So, Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Okay. Oh, she's got an abyss thing. Who renounced her flesh and wandered the Broom Tower. When Nadalia came to this land, the king she sought was no longer there. Dispirited, she forsook her own soul and clung to the heirlooms of the old king. This is only a fragment of a soul, cannot be used in this state. So I'm guessing I have to wander around and find the other fragments of her soul. Visions of Fatty. Okay. Yeah, I got Injustice 2 today, and it's a NetherRealm Studios game. If you like the last Injustice or the last couple Mortal Kombats, you'll like this. If you didn't, then you won't. Dexterity ring. Down, boss. Slip up, oversight. Okay. It's just the arrow puzzle one. Old growth balm. Oh, here we are. Oh, temporary increases strength. Cool. Not really handy for me, a Dex character, but I mean, neat. Enemy. Whoa. Two Twilight Herbs. Aw, yeah. Twilight Herb, man. I'm sorry for that joke. It's not even a joke. Barely qualifies as a sentence. What? Pick up item. Oh. Are these people just jumping off to their death, or are they actually fighting something? It looks like they're actually fighting something, so there's something down here. Oh, there's a lot of bloodstains. Anything else I can do down here? Oh, there's a path over here that I didn't see. Oh! Thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Well. I wonder if there's any missing anything if I go. Okay. No, that actually just looks like progress. Okay. Oh, what's that thing? It's got swords in it. Blackweed balm. +7 scythe? Okay. Ten prism stones. Not a good sign. Never a good sign when they start handing you prism stones like candy. These guys are a little tougher because they're made of snow, I guess. Whoa, there's two of them. All right. I handled that with my usual style and grace. Dance of Fire. Okay.
Hey-o.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, I was getting a shower. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
It was all stinky and gross from yard work.
Oh, yeah, yard work does tend to make people stinky and gross.
Mm-hmm. Planting some flowers, moving some stuff around. I don't know why, but that bug has bit me real hard this...
Okay. I don't want to go down.
Possibly it's just trying to distract myself from the... Potatoes.
Anyway, I'm doing the old Iron Keep, it looks like.
Hmm.
Back when I guess it was the relatively new Iron Keep. Or the slightly less ruined Iron Keep.
In a decent state, but you still probably should clean up before your parents get home. It's
Yeah.
Iron Keep.
Yeah. They told you not to throw a party, but you did anyway. Keep.
You're breaking up real bad.
Oh. Oh no.
I tell you, your stream is stuttering for me.
That might actually be the capture card. Because
Red.
I've noticed that, yeah, that might be...
I think it's stopped, so it might have just been an internet hiccup.
Oh yeah, it might have been an internet hiccup. I am dropping some frames.
It's doing fine now, so whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been super into gardening and planting shit recently. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just trying to distract myself from the state of the world, really.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Great.
What the fuck?
Some tomatoes going, I got some strawberries going. I got 4 different kinds of tomatoes, 4 different kinds of strawberries. Got some blackberries and some raspberries. Well, you got super stat there.
Yeah, like... Whoa. Those guys blew up.
Planted a tree, planted some flowers, dug out a stump.
Before you know it, you'll be the last source of fresh food in all of civilization.
Oh, cool. I will be super murdered for it.
Yeah.
Like, I love that about preppers, is they're like, we're going to survive the apocalypse, and they never have, like, any plans. Like, they always have bunches of stored food, but they never have any seeds or gardening equipment or anything. It's like, yeah, you're going to last for, like, maybe a year, my dude. And then, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, you going to use your pickaxe, you're going to use your, like, you going to use your gun to forage there? Shoot some mushrooms from 200 yards away?
No, see, I have a book that tells me which ones are healthy to eat.
No, fuck that. Fuck foraging for wild mushrooms unless you are an actual expert.
Yeah. So,
People who do that, and they've like... And they... like almost 100% certain that this mushroom is safe to eat, and they eat a tiny little bit, and then they're in pain for hours. Mushrooms are sketchy as hell.
Yep.
It's honestly, if you want mushrooms, like wild mushrooms, just go get the spores or the starters or whatever, and a bunch of cat litter. Like the newspaper kind. And just put it, like damp it down, put it, and then like mix your spores and your bag, poke some holes in it, put it in a damp fucking corner for like a month, and you'll have a bunch of mushrooms. But yeah, preppers are fucking stupid.
Yeah, preppers are fucking stupid.
Good for an emergency, but like you should be stockpiling like 2 weeks of food, fresh water and food, emergency supplies. You don't need 90 fucking guns. And your stream is real choppy still, actually.
Yeah, it's
gone back too bad.
It's probably my internet. For some reason, it's just been really garbage lately. I was hoping it would not be garbage today, but...
And all these people are somehow convinced that when the end of the world happens, they're going to be like kings living off the land. They're going to be the kings of the land instead of shot in the back in the dark. Gold and other precious metals. That during the apocalypse, people are going to be willing to trade food and fresh water for shiny metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, good luck with that, asshole.
Be wary of Play Dead.
I will give you, please trade me all of your nice food and you that is currently completely fucking worthless because there's no longer an economy. Prepper still.
I don't know what these guys' deals are, but
Oh, they're dead. They're super dead. Your stream is just really choppy.
yeah. Yeah, I'm dropping like 5% of my frames, which is not... Oh, God! Well... Okay.
No, I can't wait to see this.
Assuming it lets you see it.
Oh, you got fucked real good.
Yeah, I got super fucked real good.
I like the Buddhist monk in the back corner there. He's protesting Vietnam. Curious because he's idiot.
Oh, well, I lost all those souls.
All my secret food stores, and here's where I keep all my. Fend off the invading hordes of black people. Like, they never said black people, but they were all thinking it.
Yeah, yep.
I can't decide. There are two that were pretty closely tied for my favorite. Number one, one being the Literally Insane Man in his mountainside property, and was telling everyone, he was like on the show, yeah, I'm going to hide in my spider hole, and I'm going to wait for people to come by, and then I'm going to shoot them. Like, nothing beyond that. That's like his plan, is the apocalypse.
Wow, you're really choppy. I don't know if this is going to
And then a
work.
big deal is like, here's what they look. 15 more, just all around here. I'm going to survive the apocalypse somehow by shooting people. And the other one, the best one. Well, actually, no, there were two. One guy shot his own thumb off. And the other one, which you can probably find this very easily on YouTube because he got shared around for quite a while and probably still does, is two families that were working together. And they're like, yeah, we're super rough and tumble. We're going to survive the apocalypse while being, suburban dads.
Dads with swords.
And dads with guns.
Dads with
So, like,
guns!
super dad bod guys talking about how they were going to be the ultimate survivors in the apocalypse. And they had set up a blog out of it to show off for the TV. And one guy shot the really big gun off. He's like, okay, so, like, let's shoot the really big gun off to show off for TV. I forget exactly what it was, but it was like one of those big anti-personnel.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking loud. It's basically the point. And so one guy had his hearing in, his ear protection in, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do this." And the other guy's like, "Yeah, let's do this. Fire on 3, 2, 1." And he didn't have. And then they cut to the guy.
Oh no, your story's getting
Ears and
cut
screaming.
off.
Oh no.
Because my internet's garbage today for some reason.
Day?
It's not usually this bad.
Alright. It used to be this bad, like, all the time.
It used to be this bad all the time, yes, but now it is not
Yeah.
this bad all the time.
Okay, so, but, like, one guy's got his hearing protection on, the other guy's like, 3, 2, 1, go! And then they fire the big loud gun right next to this dude's head. And they just, like, smash cut to the dude rolling around on the ground, screaming, and clutches his ears. And he's like, in the most, like, wimpy little voice you've ever heard, "Why did you fire the gun? I tell you not to fire the gun." Like, he directly told him to fire the gun. And no, we're over. And they have a little breakup hissy fight. And it's the greatest. And these guys are going to be the ultimate survivors who carry on the human race. In fact, I'm going to fucking find it right now. Preppers. Guy. There it is. Just put that in the chat.
Okay. Alright.
You can watch that next time you die.
Oh god!
Well, actually, no, it's like 4 or 5 minutes, so... The only guys on that show who ever actually had... Oh, good, this has the spider hole guy on the up next videos, too. Great. So... You can see how incredibly fucking insane and creepy he is. But the only guys in there that actually, like... Wow. The only guys on that show who actually looked like they knew what they were doing was a couple dudes who had they had like a whole hydroponics setup, and so they actually had a plan and like food sources that would last longer than like 3 months, and they actually looked like they knew what the hell they were doing. Like, if I just never understood like the whole prepper thing. It's like, be prepared for an emergency, have your shit in order, have a bug out bag, yeah. But, like, if the apocalypse happens, you probably don't want to survive.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, I talk a lot of shit about just running off screaming into the Black Forest and living in a hut in the woods, but I never do it because, fucking hell, there's a lot of shit that we take for granted that you'd probably die or go insane without.
Air conditioning.
Like, medicine? Medicine is pretty nice. Medicine is a nice thing to have, even just like an Advil. Clean clothes?
Yeah, clean clothes.
That's a pretty good one, too. Running water?
Yeah,
also pretty nice.
I was just about to say, running water is probably very high up on my... I actually really would miss this list. Toilet paper!
Food that you don't have to stock and put into, you know, like smoke and dry for the winter. Toilet paper, yeah, that's a good one. But you can just like get a stack of magazines and something and be set for a while. You just gotta crumple it a lot. Soften it up. Like, I don't want to name most, like... I'm going to say shit like phone... Well, good job trying to shoot through those.
I thought, you know, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, sometimes, but no. Yeah.
Oh, climb up the fucking ladder so I can kill you up here.
Like, meat that you don't have to chase down and stab to death.
Oh, meat that you don't have to chase down and stab to death is nice.
People who will stop other people from murdering you for your food.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. I wish we had that. Because right now we just kind of have guys with guns.
Yeah.
Some of them might help you, but, you know, it seems to be entirely up to their discretion.
Yep.
Vaccines. Vaccines are nice.
Yes.
You know what's pretty great? Not having your child die of malaria. That's a nice one.
Just electricity in general, like Malik says, is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, electricity that doesn't kill you, anyway. Come on.
Portable sources of light that don't, you know, also run the risk of burning your home down. Wow, you were just cowarding this out.
Yeah. But I think that's the only guy I can get while cowarding it out, because everybody else is... maybe I can get it get this guy from here? No, the ladder's in the way. Maybe from over here.
And like, a lot depends on what type of apocalypse it is, even. Like a nuclear apocalypse, yeah, you're not fucking doing nothing in there.
Nope.
You're just like, if you survive the bombings, like, you're gonna die anyway. You're just gonna die slowly and in agony. Like, no amount of prep can help you there. Not even like the insane people who build bunkers. It's like, great job, you're gonna live for 2 years instead of a month.
Oh, I got the big guy to come over.
I don't know, maybe if you were out way in the boonies, far away from any of the targets, and even then you gotta hope that the wind doesn't carry any of the fallout your way.
Yep.
Let's see, maybe like an EMP. An EMP. Actually, honestly, in the case of an EMP, we'd probably be back up and running in about a year.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they say that, but that relies on having, you know, an infrastructure and an actual competent government.
Our government isn't even competent now.
Oh, Christ.
My favorite tweet that I've seen about this whole Russia thing is Washington Post. The president shit his own pants. White House. The president never shits his pants. Trump. I shat my own pants on purpose as a joke.
Yes. I fucking love this. I shouldn't be laughing at this because it's like a horrible situation, but I just fucking love that the White House will come out with an official press release, and then Trump, like literally hours later, will tweet something that directly he'll tweet the exact opposite.
Yep.
It's like that tweet I made, like, Washington, like the White House, Trump did not do the thing. Well, I did the thing.
Everybody loves
Look at me
milkshake
doing
duck.
the thing.
The duck who drinks milkshakes. 5 seconds later, we regret to inform you that the duck is racist.
He fucking cannot stop himself.
Nope.
I like the best analogy that I've heard for it is that Trump routinely sends his staff out on limbs and then saws them off. But seriously, it was great. It's like the story broke. Trump may have told Trump may have told classified intel to Russian diplomats. Washington's like, no, he didn't do that. He definitely never happened. Trump is like, I totally did. I
did
saved
it.
Russian lives by doing it.
I did it. It was me.
Sean Spicer's probably going to be fired before the end of the week. It's going to be sad because I'm going to miss his antics.
I'm surprised he hasn't been fired yet.
Surprised he hasn't shot himself on TV.
Did you
Like, just go full Bud Doyer.
Did you see?
Like, please leave the room if you think this will offend you.
Did you see the whole fucking thing about him hiding in bushes?
Yeah. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss the hell out of that.
Aw, that was the best thing ever.
Somebody made little printouts that you put on sticks of his, like, everything from his nose up, and you put them on sticks, and you put them in bushes.
I am super cowarding this out, but I
Like,
don't
our
give a shit.
grandkids are never going to believe any of this shit.
No. Hey,
The
remember
press...
the press
Grandpa,
guy.
I'm pretty sure the press secretary never hid in a bush. I swear to God he did.
It was right before he got fired, or probably hiding in the bush. That is assuming we live long enough to have grandchildren.
I'm not going to have grandkids.
Oh, no.
I've already decided that.
I've
I'm
already
not gonna
decided
have-
I'm not even gonna have kids.
No, no kids.
My parents are getting one grandchild, and they should be grateful for that.
Like, we're not in a good situation, like,
No.
in general.
No. Because
Like, even if we've managed to not nuke ourselves here, global warming's gonna fuck things up. I think we'll survive that and we'll adapt, but it's gonna make things really not great for about, I don't know, a decade or so until we manage to sort everything out.
Stop missing!
Matt.
Shoot him in the fucking foot, please.
This is really entertaining to watch, by the way.
Stop!
So,
Moving!
So, like, okay, so assuming we survive this global warming scenario and, you know, everything, all the current shifts and everything gets fucked up, but we manage to adapt and reroute all of our shit and start growing in different areas and our food situation sorted out, and we come back from that. Antibiotics, that's about the same time. Bite us right in the ass.
Yeah.
A lot of antibiotics. Looking right at you, China. China's gonna fucking kill us all, I swear.
Yep.
Like, they're not even gonna mean to do it. But have you seen the shit they do with antibiotics?
No.
They feed them, like... They just feed them en masse to their cattle and livestock. And if they have too many, they just dump them right in rivers.
Hi, Clark.
Hi. So, yeah, this is really fun to watch, especially when it's, stuttering like crazy. That could just be because my,
I think it's my internet.
Firefox.
No, I think it's my internet. I think my internet's completely
It's been
fucked.
decent for me. No huge stutters, but it is kind of choppy in places.
I mean, if that's the case, you might want to turn down the graphics so you can turn down the bitrate or something.
Oh God!
Oh, you
Oh,
found your full.
damn
you
it.
found your full clown suit, huh?
Oh, I found my full clown suit a while
It's
ago.
been a while.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen this in a while.
Mm.
Who's this magic jerk?
I don't know. He's Yep. That happened. That happened.
Nice. Now you're
Now you get to do all of.
I'm just gonna run past them. Nah, like I opened up the door. That's good enough. I
Out
can
on
just,
the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur.
Yep. I can probably run past them.
Were none of those enemies one time only, including that super big guy?
No, they were not. Oh God, the super big guy is definitely not one time only. Oh no.
I guess he shows up in other places too.
I have no idea. I've never seen him before.
Well, I mean, did you ever kill him before?
No, because I've never seen him before.
So how did you know he wasn't one time only?
'Cause I was looking at-
before
right-
you got up to.
I was looking right at him when I said stuff stream delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the enemy design is better or worse in this than the first one?
Worse. Too many dudes in
Too many
armor.
dudes in armor. Yes, that is a common complaint.
But I mean, dudes in armor is what everybody is.
Well, no, I mean they're like animals and monsters and shit. Like almost all of the bosses have been dudes in armor.
Yeah, there's been
Yeah,
like,
the bosses shouldn't be dudes in armor,
there's
but
like
having
5 or
dudes
6
in armor.
dudes in armor bosses.
Yeah, bosses shouldn't be dudes in armor. They should be crazy monster things.
Or they can be dudes in armor that turn into crazy monster things. That's acceptable too.
Oh, you like you bring them down to half health or something, and then they reveal their true form. As
Yeah,
their
like
armor breaks off.
Gascoigne in Bloodborne. Gascoigne in Bloodborne was like the perfect example of that. You fight him for a long time, and you're like, okay, I think I've got the hang of this. And then all of a sudden, whoops, I'm a monster now.
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy 14 servers were down, so I came here. Again. I think I did that
Hello.
joke yesterday.
Oh no! These guys murdered me.
Sorry, man. Sorry, Crow, but you're not going to convince anyone that the Scholars is worse than Vanilla, especially after the shit Kalon went through yesterday.
I did not even see what flattened you there.
Gravity, probably.
It was a monster coming up behind me that I didn't see.
I mean, what if you fought a guy who was like a little mage guy, and then you beat him, and then he became a super buff guy and started beating the shit out of you, like he was Mum-Ra.
Have you been reading my autobiography?
You're Mum-Ra?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
And your voice is not nearly as awesome as Mum-Ra's in the Thundercats cartoon, the old one.
Ouch.
I mean, sorry. I mean, your voice is good, but it's not like I don't think anybody
Hello.
could do that fucking Mum-Ra scream like that guy did.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Now?
hi.
Hello.
Yes.
Yay! Good. This is my new microphone.
Hey,
that I
it doesn't
bought.
sound like you're talking through a wind tunnel anymore.
Well, that's true, but when I sound like that, it's because I'm on my phone, which is a thing that can't really be helped. But here we are, Dark Souls.
Again,
I like how that guy's move is to just kind of fall over on you. Like he just does a somersault attack at you and just falls right on his back.
I mean, falling on people is a time-honored Dark Souls tradition.
Is that guy
So-
holding an exploding barrel?
yeah.
No,
So,
just a regular
Kalon,
room.
this or Lords of the Fallen, which one's better?
This by far.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't Lords of the Fallen a complete trash fire?
Yes.
Also, it does not let Kalon embrace his inner Juggalo.
Yeah.
It's only partly a trash fire. Thank you. Only partly.
Why
I do
did you
kind of
ru-
want to play the Surge, though. I think it looks alright. But
It looks okay.
I mean,
I mean,
what?
it looks.
What the fuck? Oh my god! What?
Kick that guy off a cliff. Knock him off the cliff. Yes. Good job.
They can teleport apparently.
Yeah, they can. It's annoying.
You
They
think
use
they
it to
do
set
that
up,
more
like-
often? I mean, like, that's a pretty serious advantage.
Well, if they did all the time, it would be pretty much impossible to defeat them.
So are these bird people?
Why don't fighting game characters just do their special moves all the time?
Well, if you play Killer Instinct, then that is what happens, and then whoever did that wins.
The
So
reason is because there's cooldown, or not cooldown, but like recovery time on doing special moves.
Ah,
So
damn it!
regular moves come out faster.
I got a
You get
little bit
killed
close.
again?
Yeah, I got a little bit closer to not dying that time.
oh,
Well, at least you got your
Well,
stuff back.
that's Dark Souls in a nutshell, I guess. I didn't die quite as hard that time. Progress.
yeah.
You still got a little bit of that Bloodborne-itis going on.
What is
Yeah.
what is with all these fights against multiple people? Like
It's
That's Dark Souls 2
2.
for you. Yeah, that's why Dark Souls 2
They-
isn't as good as Dark
they
Souls 1.
updated the enemies, but they didn't update you really. Like
Yeah.
you don't handle crowds any better than you did in the first game, which is
No.
not at all. Like, who's better at handling crowds?
And this is one
Dark
of the
Souls
reasons why.
protagonist?
This is why I say the Scholar is worse because it has more people in it.
Yeah.
Like
Actually,
that is a definite change.
Wait until you get the 3 pursuers fight.
Yeah, that's fun. That's good.
We
game
just
design.
went through
Wait,
a whole
that's
area
actually
where
a
they
thing?
significantly toned down
I
the whole
think
multiple
No,
dice
that's not
problem.
real.
it only goes up to 2.
Yeah, it only goes up to 2, but it is still a pain.
2 is still one too many.
Right. In fact,
Oh, God damn it!
there's too many pursuers in this game anyway. Like, once you've done pursuer, you've kind of done it. There don't need to be so many of them.
But he's supposed to be like Mr. X or Nemesis or something. Your
Oh, you
big
lost
rival.
your souls.
Yeah, whatever.
But Nemesis, like people say that, but Nemesis, like every Nemesis fight's kind of different because you have different, like, by the end of it, you just destroy him, right, and you blow him up.
Yeah.
But like pursuer fights always just kind of exactly the same.
Well,
So-
you killed him and took his bird. He's
And you
pissed.
can talk a lot of shit about scholars, but we just went through an area where just yesterday, we were all talking about, wow, they made this much less a kick in the dick in scholars.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Scholar is better, but it's not a complete improvement. There are areas that they made it a little worse.
Yeah.
Like the Lost
Yes, like
Bastille. Fucking 4
Yeah.
pursuer fights. Basically in a
That was a
row.
little excessive.
It's for lore reasons, I think you'll find. It's the lore.
That's the
At
At
lore.
least they're in a row and not simultaneous, right?
That's true. They'll save that for Dark Souls 4. It'll just be pursuers.
Dark
Oops,
Souls 2.
all
Oops, all
pursuers.
pursuers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Someone should make a mod that just replaces all enemies with pursuers.
No,
Like,
no. Okay,
everything.
you guys ever play that game, Matrix Path of Neo?
Yes,
You remember
Actually,
at the
I
end of
did.
the boss fight?
I do.
Okay,
The boss
so
fight, like the final boss fight in that game, would
it's
be
just
cool.
all the Smiths coming together as like
yeah, and
one big
it would be
Smith?
great. It just
Okay.
takes too long.
So
you know?
a bunch of pursuers coming together as one big pursuer.
They make a giant pursuer. I actually really like Path of Neo. Like, it's too long, which is a problem, and everything in it goes on too long. But like, it's fun, and it has some fun stuff, and it does a lot of like fun things with the Matrix that. Enter the Matrix is so serious all the time.
Enter the Matrix is also really bad.
And really bad. And like Path of Neo, like all the tutorials in Path of Neo are like movie homages, and they're fun. It's good. It's a good game. It's just
Wow.
too long.
Yeah,
We're
It's
doing
added.
better every time.
that's the first time I didn't make that run.
Yeah.
Kind of-
I like the giant Smith fight at the end that he finds like a sunglass advertisement and takes the sunglasses off the billboard.
Oh, that's amazing.
The Wachowski brothers,
Yeah, they
the
show
Wachowski
up.
siblings now.
So he like,
Well, they were-
rewrites.
Like, okay, so we had no idea how to end this game. So here's
Yeah.
a giant Smith.
Yeah, they say,
Sorry
like,
about that. Sorry.
this is when Neo dies in a meaningful way, and then they just kind of pause and they're like, something like that. I don't know, and they're just like, but you know, that doesn't work in a video game or in a movie, actually.
So we
That's
made the
good.
big old boss fight. You have fun.
Yeah, it's like, so we thought we should make a good game instead, which is good, you know. And
People
if
were
they-
real mad about that at the time. Which
anyone who's mad at that is a dumbass, because that part's great.
Whoa,
they're
whoa,
like,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
a
whoa.
super serious Matrix video game. No.
People on the internet getting mad about stupid stuff?
What?
Wow.
That doesn't happen.
What?
I like that whole part with like all the ants and the MC Escher stuff and everything. Like, that's great. It's a great game. It's a good game. Let's do a Let's Play of Path of Neo.
All right.
Who's playing?
I don't know.
Not
So
it.
we'll just get a long play and we'll pretend we did it. Like,
Cool,
like slow
good.
beef.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
We have to go into it blind though, and like pretend that we're reacting to things happening in real time.
Yeah, of course. Oh no, I did that really badly.
Oopsies.
Oops.
Sorry about that. It's
Let's
been
not
a
do
while
that.
since I played the game.
Yeah.
I think that's a little. It's a little kind of bullshit to claim that you're the one playing.
Oh, one is
On
morals
some-
stopped us. Look at this guy with his whole "you shouldn't lie about things" and "you shouldn't claim other people's work because your own."
Yeah,
Or
that's
stay
not
on the
what the
internet.
president of our country would do. So, if it's good enough for Trump, it's good enough for me.
White House press release: Donald
Oh.
Trump did not present a long play as his own Let's Play.
Yeah!
Donald Trump tweets, "I totally presented that long play as my own Let's Play, and I do it again."
Oh well, I mean, if
We
If
didn't,
that's what-
yeah, like, Sean Spicer comes out and says, "We didn't know that was someone else's gameplay footage."
John Spicer emerges from the bush.
Yeah, he was among
Like
the
Homer
bushes,
Simpson.
among them. Did you
Oh.
see that fucking, like, that
Yeah.
the correction?
He was
He
not
wasn't in the
physically
bush.
inside the bush.
Yeah, he was just among them.
Like,
What does among them mean in this instance?
I know, but they thought
Inside?
it was important enough to, like, ask for a correction. He was not in the bushes.
like,
Excuse me,
So
I
is
wasn't
he just
in
up
the
against the
bushes.
bush?
no. So okay, so like, scene is the White House press room, and an intern wheels a bush up to the podium, and Sean Spicer emerges from it Homer Simpson style and says, "The president's tweets speak for themselves."
Yes.
Physically folds himself back into the bush, and the intern wheels the bush out.
That actually happened?
No, it should have.
not yet.
No, what actually happened is Sean Spicer was there and he went and, like, stood among some bushes so people couldn't see him.
Well, he's not allowed to use the inside bathroom.
So they wouldn't interview him. And he got very upset because,
He went to live among his rabbit kind.
Because electric lights exist, and people could still see him.
Let's try it this way.
He was afraid a woman other
Man,
than his
that
wife
dude-
was standing on the
That
other
dude
side of
was
the bush.
psyched. He
Or is that
thought he was
somebody
gonna
else?
get you with that barrel. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna hit him with the barrel." Like, oh no.
He loves barrel.
The problem with that barrel man is that he's a regular sized guy. If you want to use a barrel, you want to be a big guy.
Like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Or like the Donkey Kong skeleton in so.
Why are you? Oh, okay. Bye.
He's still alive. There's ground
I know.
down there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, god damn it.
He's gonna be an extra fun new ingredient in the brawl down there.
I think the stream just stopped. Oh no, it's just a big stutter. That dude stabbed you with an axe.
Yeah.
These
Like
guys are metal.
Like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't really work, but not even like a pole arm or a halberd. It's just like he stabs you with a regular old axe.
It's that kind of creative thinking that gets you ahead in the undead world.
Damn it.
Wait, are you sure it was a regular axe? I thought
Yeah,
it was.
just like it was a two-headed axe.
I thought one of the guys did have like a halberd.
Yeah, he had a
type.
halberd, but he wasn't the one who stabbed him. He was a dude carrying two-headed broad axes, and he just like used one of them to stab him.
Well, I guess the top.
I mean, there's
part
a
of
pointy bit on it, but
Yeah. It's not really what you use
It's
it
like-
for.
that is not the optimal use of your axe, friend.
Wow,
Yeah, the
this
optimal use
stream
of your axe
sure
is just to
on the cutting edge.
The optimal way to use your axe is just to spray it all over your body in lieu of a shower.
Spin around
That's
like a
a fair-
helicopter.
Point.
If you go fast enough, you'll take off.
So Sonic can actually fly.
Yeah.
If only
Right.
he'd just spin around.
If only he
Dude, it
believed.
works for tails.
If only he believed hard enough, then he could indeed fly.
So did you hear the announcement about the new Sonic character in the
Yeah,
next game?
yeah.
I'm gonna make
Oh, yeah,
Sonic
right.
the Hedgehog.
Original
Me
the
and,
character.
like,
Do
a
not
million
steal.
other people.
Wait, what?
You can make your own OC in the new in Sonic Forces, and it's a playable character.
Yeah, the last playable character is.
Fletch blog.
Like, do you get to decide what kind of ability they have?
Yes.
It's tied to your species.
It's kind of like the
And-
Lego games. It's like you put them together and the bits that they have. dictate what ability you get.
Oh, man.
I hope you can record your own voice clips for your OCs. Because when I just
No,
me,
that's
I'm
gonna
not
happen.
Blonic.
I'm my own original character, Quonic.
I mean, do you not mod your voice into all the Sonic games?
I'm Tronic, the hard turd.
I'm Hank.
Chronic.
I'm Hank.
Chronic Blaze Hog.
I really hope
gets
there's a
420
regretful
lives.
goldenrod color, so that way Chip can actually make Hank the Chog.
Who cares about Hank the Chog when he could make Sonichu?
No.
Can we make
Look,
the one
don't
that
you
turns all the
want
rings into
Sonichu and
we make
blast
the one
off
that
to
turns
the
all the
extreme?
rings into donuts? Make Sonic super fat and then he dies of diabetes halfway through the level?
I thought they were onion rings.
Yeah,
I don't
Sonic
know.
and the Onion and the Secret of the Onion Rings is that ROM hack of Sonic 2, right?
Yeah.
Sonic
Maybe.
XL.
It's been a long ass time since I've seen that.
Sonic.
Did anybody ever manage to beat that
No.
shit? Because they did not
I think it's
remove
I think it's
the
a
rings.
I think it's literally impossible because there are areas where you just collect too many rings and get too fat and die.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
You're forced
if you
into
manage
that.
to still have momentum for a long enough time,
Stop
you
it.
can what?
No, he's
Dude.
talking about the guy.
Stop that.
Okay.
Are you gonna
It-
kill him before he goes over the edge? Oh,
Yeah,
He kept
unfortunately.
shooting that guy in the dick.
But if you manage to, I refreshed and I'm still not seeing what you're talking about. You're just climbing down a ladder.
He
Oh,
shot
you,
a guy in the dick.
he
I think
shot
you're
it like
over
4
it.
times.
He died
and just
from
stood there.
being
And,
shot.
damn it! God damn it! These guys.
Now that's a halberd.
I've been stuck on this one part for like half an hour now.
you would
Oh,
probably
so I didn't
help
miss anything.
if you did
I
not
just saw
stand
the
there.
entire
It's-
thing.
Like, I don't know. Have you thought about dodging or parrying?
No,
Whichever one is actually more possible for you.
no.
Have you thought about being good at video games?
What?
No, I mean, like,
What?
I don't know. I have trouble with parrying. So
Kalon.
that's why.
You are letting the glorious Hanzo Steel get destroyed by these horrible Western, awful, bad swords.
Actually,
What?
I bet they don't
technically,
even fold their steel twice.
every time I die, it's repaired.
What?
No, I mean, like, you can't let the glorious reputation of Hanzo Steel be tarnished by losing to these Western blades. What kind of
He's
weird
tarnishing
brute
it by
are you?
holding it. Come on.
It's not the blade's fault. It's his fault, obviously.
Yeah, the blade never falters.
I
It is
mean-
only the fault. It is only the fault of the user.
I like
The
how
blade
that
is
dude-
willing, but the flesh is weak.
I like how that dude carries around a bow that he cannot actually use.
Clark, that's very lewd.
The flesh is Kalon, that's the problem.
Oh.
Get good.
The spirit is
It's
willing,
not
but the
loot.
flesh is green and moldy.
Gangrene?
Gang by the attempt.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak and bruised.
And keeps trying to face tank everything.
Is there friendly fire on the other enemies at least?
No.
When she does it.
Oh shit!
Ugh.
I'm not
Why
dead
they
yet.
do that? Why you do that from?
Oh,
You
man.
make more bullshit enemies that do stuff like
This is the Mass Effect Andromeda of Dark Souls.
I
I
don't
thought
think it
that
was
was
far.
Demon Souls.
This
No.
is the Mythics full-length double
Like
release.
literally, this was
of
made by the B
video
team,
games.
while the main team worked on Bloodborne.
The main gate.
Main team.
The
Main
main
gate.
gate. The main
The
gate.
main gate. The main gate.
This wasn't so bad that they shelved the entire series, though.
Okay, so it's more like Dragon Age 2 of Dark Souls.
Hold on, let me look up what Deus Ex games there are on Steam.
So you spend a bunch of chapters going through copy-pasted dungeons and not really accomplishing anything?
That's the other DLC.
Let's see.
I thought that was the main game. I mean, the main game.
Okay, but Ape, would you call this the Deus Ex The Fall of the Dark Souls series?
Wasn't that a
Not the
mobile game?
Deus Ex Invisible War?
No, even worse.
Isn't that like a terrible mobile game?
Yes, and it was put on Steam.
No, I mean, this is still.
Is
Good.
this the Snake's Revenge of Dark Souls?
It's more like the Metal Gear Acid of Dark Souls.
So you use
Oh,
cards and
shit.
skateboards to fight your battles?
Wait, skateboards? Clark, you gotta tell me about the skateboards.
Oh, yes! I found one.
Did you find the skateboard?
Yes.
No, he found his dignity.
Oh. No, that was lost long ago. What are you talking about?
Scorching Iron Scepter?
Yeah, I need one of those in order to progress.
Oh, you found a new continue point.
Yeah. I will no longer
Now you
die.
can get the hell out. Now you can go back to town and get your
Buy a bunch of lifestone gems life gems because I've used like 50 of them.
Unfortunately, you can't really buy levels though because all that big pile of souls you had, you've lost.
Eh.
Oh wait, you got a bunch of it back actually.
No, it's not nearly enough for me to buy a level. I need like 3 times what I had in order to buy a level.
I
Yeah.
can't tell how much you actually have because Wario's ass is there.
Yeah.
You have 188 Wario's ass.
188 Wario's ass.
That's going to be the
sorta
new
sounds
number
like,
symbol. You know how, like, in Mega Man, it's the year 20X? It's going to be the year 2000
20XDX.
Wario's ass.
Yeah, 20xd6.
20xd6.
Like, we're going to have to amend all our calendars.
Wait until the year of Waluigi.
You know, every year is the year of Waluigi.
If you believe hard
If you
enough.
believe. Dang it.
I believe. I always believe. That's why it is.
But when's Waluigi's actual game?
Never,
Oh,
because
it's in my heart.
Because Miyamoto hates the Woz because he didn't make them.
Well, you know what? Too
That's
fucking
literally
bad.
it.
They're so much more fun than the Moz.
By the way, Miyamoto is a fucking hack. Hashtag Hot Takes 2017.
I mean, he does some good stuff. I think the problem is just that he's too much of a control freak.
You forgot you weren't invincible during that stuff, didn't you?
Yep, sure did.
Nope. No animation priority in Dark Souls 2.
Wait,
Unlike
really?
1, where you have frames, right?
Yep.
Or in any of the other games, actually.
If in any of the others, if you're in an animation, it's just you're invincible until you're done.
Yeah. And don't forget about needing to level up the ability to have frames on your roll stat.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, that sounds super good.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
great idea. Everybody loves the fast roll, right? So we should make it impossible for the fast roll to do anything in this game.
You should have a bunch of frames where you think you're invincible, but you're not, so you just take damage with no knockback.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just
heck
have
yes.
literally no invincibility frames at all on any roll until you have some points in the rolling stat.
Yeah, it's like I think it's agility or something. I don't know.
It's, I think, adaptability.
Yeah, that's
No,
like,
Also-
adaptability is what raises agility. But agility is the stat that actually determines what
yeah, you're like your
Really?
animation speed, effectively. It'll make you drink faster.
Yep.
But I thought it also gave you the frames.
It does. But it raises
That's-
agility, which is what gives you the frames. But
Man,
there's
these
also
spikes
another
on
thing.
walls are reminding me of Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
There's also another stat
Yeah.
that actually raises agility. So I actually think it's attunement that raises agility as well.
I saw Let's Play of Dark Messiah of Magic. It's a pretty cool game.
It's one of the first-person kickers.
Yeah.
It's a genre inhabited by 2 games, that and Bulletstorm.
And Half-Life 2 S mod.
Well, if you consider it a first-person melee game, as in
First-person kicker.
you use some sort of melee combat, which is not usually what first-person games are about. Like, you might have a wrench or something, but really,
You're not doing the wrench. You're doing the fucking assault rifle that you pick off the first goon you murder.
yeah. But
Shout out
yeah.
to Prey from 2010, 2008.
I like the original Prey.
I love
It's
this.
just me. It's just me, though.
Look, I have the original Prey on disc, and every year since I bought it, I would reinstall it and play through the entire thing.
Every year he opened palm
Every
slams
year
the
for
DVD.
4 or 5 years.
He does
It was alongside John, Native American man.
alongside John Prey.
John Prey.
I fucking love that game, okay?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
People can say they survived an alien encounter, but I can.
Every year I open Palm Slap and disc into my PC. It's called Prey.
And right
I do
then
all
and
the
there,
moves.
Start doing all the moves alongside the hero, John.
Domasi Tawodi. That's his name.
Fucking seriously.
Seriously, it's a good game. I love it.
That's an interesting name.
Oh, yeah,
Key ahead, then
environments,
try
it's so
core.
weird.
Oh, okay. I'm about to find the thing that I need to progress. I think.
So,
There's just a room in here with.
what the heck is Fight Night?
Is it a
What the
game
fuck?
in the fight
It's
night?
a day about having a tea party. It's a game about having a tea party in the middle of a park in the day. It's an ironic name.
I mean, it sounds like somebody took the Fight Night engine without a K and made a game about being.
Oh wait,
a
Fight
knight.
Night. I actually know what that one is. Yeah. Basically, it's sort of a you punch knight. You're a knight. You have no sword. You punch mans. You punch scaly mans.
Punchman.
So
You
you're
punch
Punch
really-
Knight.
You're Saul Punchman.
Yes. You were like Fist of the North Star knight, and you are punching many skeletons. And it's very big on dodge mechanics and shit.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I only know about this because there was an interesting little tweet that he made, a little video where he just shows how he made some of the game assets, like the glove that your character wears, just like his winter's glove and some belts that he put around them, and then just jazzed them up in Photoshop. And it looks good.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
lunge
yeah, I
at me.
saw that.
Lunge at me,
You like-
damn it!
He took a winter
Okay.
glove and made it look like
Christ.
a metal gauntlet.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's very clever.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Also, fucking River City Ransom Underground came out.
it
Yeah.
came out a while ago. I have it.
I'm
Man,
told that it's bad.
It's not bad, but there are some
Not
questionable
good.
choices and some weird bugs that I'm not sure if they passed or not. Like I was playing with some people the first time I played it, and like I hadn't started the game yet, so I had to pick a like a character from the past, but the other people didn't. But I, like, the other players started the game before I did, so I like had a bugged character select.
Okay, I found the actual
Shit.
tweet, so. Let me just go ahead and link that in the chat.
Also, I was able to, like, each individual character is based on their own file on their computer, so, like, you don't, you know, you don't really keep anything. But on one of my saves, I found out you could select the character of the other player that they brought in. And when you do that, you lose your own character.
Oh man, look at that.
What? Look at
Look
what?
at that fucking glove. Okay, now I know how to punch a skeleton.
It's good. You'll need that in the coming
Make it
Skeleton Wars.
pixels. Make it look good.
Yeah.
And then
Do ahead, therefore fire. Rolling ahead. Rolling ahead at this duo ahead.
Rolling start.
Item ahead.
rolling ahead at the speed of dead.
Got
Yeah,
place.
I mean, it is
Power down.
It is Dark Souls, so
Recollection. Whoa!
Item ahead. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the item.
I
The knife in your face.
What was that guy fighting?
Oh!
Himself.
That.
The sneaky ambush. Well, you handled that pretty.
Slowly turn around here. Okay.
To have the like just a little bit of the chat show.
I think there's a plugin.
The magic of cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the plugin on my old computer, but I don't remember what it was.
There's no note
It's
in front of
basically
this.
just
Whoa!
DSS magic.
Come on.
What's DSS?
CSS?
Oh, CSS. Yeah, I don't know what that
CSS.
is. I don't know what that is.
It's fucking magic, is what it is.
Okay.
It's miracles.
Like magnets?
Yeah. How the fuck did they work?
There's electrons in them and they vibrate. That's how.
And there are certain things that they can affect, and a lot of things they can't.
They vibrate. That's how they work.
They
Also,
vibrate,
they're-
eh?
They
Yeah,
vibrate,
vibrate.
and all their electrons are aligned, so that they all are vibrating in like together with each other, instead of just all randomly. And that's
Okay,
how
they
they
vibrate
act.
in rhythm.
What are you, some kind of scientist?
I'm an engineer.
Oh, I didn't ask you.
I mean,
Engineer, just like Dilbert, my favorite comic book character.
Remember,
I think I
remember
hate
when
you.
the author of when the artist of Dilbert said, "Hey, with the invention of email, you can email me your favorite Dilbert scripts, and I can possibly turn them into a comic." And basically he's saying, "Hey, please write my comic for me, and so I don't have to do like half of my job."
Hey, remember when Nintendo had to send back mail to kids telling them, please stop sending us suggestions? Because they were afraid of getting sued.
I don't like that room.
Oh, that's
I don't think I like that room
Ah, it's the
either.
party room. It's a great room.
man, You found the like monster's opium den.
This is a
Jesus
fucking
Christ, you-
mosh pit.
You walked into the party and started
No.
murdering people. How did you
Dang,
expect them to react?
this
Before
room
the-
is lit.
Before
As the
the
kids
fight
say.
started,
Kill
him.
before the fight started, it was pretty chill, and it was in like an opium den or something. And then after the fight started, it turned into a mosh pit.
This is the being on fire room, you asshole.
Have you been to a
No,
lot
not
of
on
opium
fire people allowed.
Have I been to what?
dens? Have you been to a lot of opium dens?
Scorching Iron
No.
Scepter, huh?
I've just seen them in like
Movies.
various. Yeah.
Remember when
They
Jabba the
usually-
Hutt was smoking from a hookah?
Yeah.
I do. I remember he had his hopped up hangers on who couldn't stop laughing, and he was probably on the weed.
Not
Space
the
weed.
weed.
Yeah, he was high up on the reefer.
I don't know. I think he was on something else.
Is it sad that I both know that thing's name and the reason why it's hanging around Jabba the Hutt?
Yes, yes,
yeah,
it is.
actually kind
Okay.
of sad.
You have a consensus.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
I think you're still a decent person, but
I must go. My planet needs me.
I do
What the
enjoy
hell?
watching.
What the hell killed that guy who just
Nothing.
like?
He's just going up in the elevator.
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
It's just
Something-
always funny when it
Something
happens.
did.
It was a
something did
blood
actually kill
stain.
him.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
yeah, because it was a blood stain.
Yeah,
that
there's a
triggered the
monster
vision.
on that. There was a monster on.
I thought. Are you talking about the Phantom?
Yeah.
of the opera.
Yes.
No, of the elevator.
Ah, the Phantom Toll Booth.
But yeah, there's a critter on the elevator that comes down, and the reason I was prepared for it because I saw that Phantom fighting, and I saw a bloodstain there. I'm like, oh, there's probably a monster on that on the elevator when it comes down. I used my brains. I used my observation
Oh, boy.
skills.
I'm glad this is just a plane, and you don't actually have to follow
Dear
the curvature
Diary.
of the and the bumps on
Today,
the chain.
a first for Kalon.
Today, my friend did a good.
For 14 seconds, Kalon got good.
Wait, when?
When the elevator came down. By the time we got to the bottom, he stopped being good.
I mean, we don't know. There were no enemies between the elevator and the fireplace.
Yes, there
I
was.
mean,
There
the-
was one whole enemy.
Bonfire.
I don't know, Kalon. I mean, don't feel too bad. You're the best person at Dark Souls that I'm currently watching.
Second best.
What? Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh, actually, that was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I was editing my own stream at the time.
Oh,
Oh, the shade.
Throwing
Like,
mad
I want Kalon to get
Shade
sunburned.
you're throwing.
Wow, that guy looks pretty interesting.
yeah, he has the whole
Did he have
moon
a
sword.
crown? He also had like a crown or something.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody got a crown these days.
Everybody has a crown, so why don't you?
Your shitty anime
think that-
jester.
I think that Dennis
Where's Chester?
took it. So
He's actually playing through Dark Souls as Lester the Unlikely. And that's why he's doing so bad.
oh, Lester the Unlikely. I tried that game a few days ago.
It's really bad.
It is. It's
Oh yeah,
really bad.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hey, do you want to
but
play
it's
against a
terrible.
character who's clumsy on purpose and will just eat your inputs on purpose? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait,
we made this character wrong as a joke.
That's my favorite thing from that movie. You made this character
You've
wrong.
got an
on
ass, I'll
purpose.
kick it.
You made this character wrong on purpose. That's a joke.
You turned the tower on. Good work. Proud of you.
We voted
wait,
for the
shit.
wrong president on purpose. As a joke.
I'm glad France didn't do that.
I knew people who fucking did that, actually.
I fucking love that Le Pen came third in a two-person race.
What, really?
Yes, she lost to No.
Oh!
Yeah,
Like
People-
it was
this runoff election.
yeah. She lost to write-in. Basically.
Wow. Wow. I'm glad that that happened, but I'm sad that it didn't happen in my country.
I don't know.
I mean, if
Oh wait, I
Trump
was
wasn't
confusing-
actually the primary candidate, he might have wound up being the write-in.
I was confusing Lester the Unlikely with Ernest Evans.
And this one particular bull looks really happy about it.
Ernest Evans is like a fucking...
It's a clusterfuck. It feels like playing a child's first Flash game.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to Lester than the Unlikely, he's coordinated as hell.
Oh yeah. I like that when he encounters a hole.
How did you
he
die?
ducks
What
to
did
get
you
in the
die
hole.
to? What?
Invader.
No.
At least that's a stream
killed
catcher.
you? What the fuck killed you?
How do you know he's even dead?
Because it was a bloodstain.
Oh.
Maybe he got better. He probably tried to run past stuff and then looking for items in there. I don't know. He probably just...
People are stupid.
I'm sticking with Invader.
Yeah, probably an invader.
There's a lot of dudes in this hallway, and I tried taking them on. That was a
'Cause I-
mistake.
I really don't think he died to Diddy Kong trying to hold up a barrel here.
What if he died to Sanford Kong?
I mean, of course you're gonna die to Sanford Kong.
I don't even know how that joke started. Who the hell is Sanford Kong?
He's I think he's a background artist. He worked on some video games.
Like the real guy is, yeah.
Yeah.
He was just like PokeCat and them saw his name in the credits for some game. It's just...
Probably Sonic 06.
What is going on with that shadow, by the way? Is that
No,
because of the
Well,
chains?
Shadow
moving?
is the ultimate life form.
No, that
He was
particular.
created by Dr. Robotnik's father. Or was it grandfather?
Grandfather, Gerald
he did-
Robotnik.
Gerald Robotnik. I refuse to call him Eggman.
Yeah,
I
I
will
will.
always be Robotnik.
He's Robotnik to me too. Robotnik is a way cooler name. I'm sorry.
What about?
Are you saying that
Robotnik.
Robotnik, the name Robotnik, is way past cool?
It is. I would say that.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
like I can't believe that Sonic would come up with the name Eggman when he already has the perfectly fine Robotnik.
but how do I find this eggs man?
And then, like, Robotnik deciding in the later games to call himself Eggman, like, just because he's like, well, Sonic and
It's
them
a
and
Beatles
everybody
reference.
just calls me that, so I'll just make that name. I'll make it mine, I guess. But it's
And
like,
the Eggman.
what if they called him Robotnik? Would he still do that? Would he say, nobody calls me Robotnik anymore? I'm Robotnik.
Possessed armor sword. Okay.
I'm back.
Hi.
We all agreed that the name Dr. Robotnik is way past cool.
Yes.
Oh, good. Good.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik's mean bean machine.
Yeah. I think I think he was
pretty-
Eggman in the Japanese games.
Yeah, he was. He was
Pretty
always
much.
Eggman in the Japanese games. In fact, you can see in one of the Sonic 2 levels where it's like one of the late Sonic 2 levels where it says his name instead of Robotnik. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
I-
on the
I don't
giant
know.
plane that he owns. Or the
There's also the fact that every fucking boss is called Egg something, including the Death Egg.
Like, here's a compromise I have settled on. His name is cool nickname that he just stuck with.
Yeah.
And also a Beatles reference. I'm not gonna let go of that.
I mean, yes. Also,
Yes,
he looks
definitely.
he looks like a walrus.
Cuckoo.
He does.
So he's the Eggman and the walrus at the same time.
Wasn't the walrus the villain?
In the
in the song, I
In
think
that-
so.
That fucking story, I can't remember.
Carpenter and the Walrus from
Probably.
from Alice in Wonderland. Yes, he was the oyster. I mean, the walrus was the villain because he like he tricked the carpenter into telling the oysters to come out of the water so that he'd put on a show for them or something, and he was building like a stage or something. I don't know. And
Alice in Wonderland.
like while he was busy, yes, Alice in Wonderland. While he was busy building the thing, the walrus just fucking ate like 50 oysters by himself.
I could probably do that. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I mean, it might have been
Oysters are
50,
great.
but like all at once in basically like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
That's a great way to get food poisoning.
Yeah.
Should have some
Also-
muscles.
Well, luckily he was spared that fate because I think the carpenter just fucking killed him
Yeah, I think so.
afterwards. Like, you don't see that in the Disney version.
Of course not.
Oh, that's because it's from Through the Looking Glass.
Oh, okay.
Wow, yeah. Fucking
No,
right.
but
now you gotta look at his crotch.
you do see the story in Alice in Wonderland, the Disney movie. But you don't see him, like, the carpenter starts chasing the walrus, but you don't actually see him catch him. But he's gonna fucking brain him with a hammer. He's gonna be fucking dead. That story somehow makes it into the Disney Alice in Wonderland.
But not the Tim Burton one, which was bad. It's really fucking
I don't
bad.
understand how that got a sequel.
Why was the Mad Hatter so creepy in like multiple ways?
Why did the
Because
Mad
Tim
Hatter
Burton-
breakdanced?
Why Tim Burton? Just why Tim Burton?
Why Tim?
Why Tim Burton?
Why?
Timothy
Why
Bur-
is Tim Burton
Timothy
want to see
James-
his wife and Johnny Depp fuck so much?
Timothy James Burton, why? Just why? I don't know if his name is actually middle name is actually James.
I mean, like,
Isn't-
it's fine most of the time that Tim Burton and Johnny Depp work together and do their thing. But like,
It's
why is Alice? Why does like the Mad Hatter want to fuck Alice? Like, what the hell?
Why does he breakdance at the end of the movie?
Because
I don't know.
No one has
Because-
been able to sufficiently explain this to me ever.
It's over, and he's so happy.
He's so happy he doesn't have to play this character he doesn't really like anymore. I don't know. Maybe.
They gave it like some sort of silly fantasy name, started with a W or something, like Wumbo dancing or something.
Remember when
I
Tim
want
Burton
to see a
made
Wumbo
movies?
dance.
Remember when Tim Burton made movies where Johnny Depp was not the star?
No.
No.
Remember when he made a movie about how much he wanted to see some old fucker dancing to Prince?
Yeah, I do remember that actually.
You mean the first Batman?
First Batman, yeah.
movie?
Well, the second Batman. The first Batman is way better. It's about how Surf Rock is gonna change the world.
No, that's not the first Tim Burton Batman movie.
Alright, alright.
Didn't you break all the shit inside by hitting that?
There's like, what is the fucking deal with Tim Burton pairing up Johnny Depp and his wife? And like almost all of his movies.
Because he's a weirdo? I don't know. Also, I think
Remember
it's
when-
not his wife anymore. I think they're divorced.
Hmm.
Probably because he kept wanting to ship his best friend and his wife.
It was a very, very unsubtle way to ask for a threesome. Tim Burton's entire movie career was based around getting a threesome with his wife.
I found 10 Titanite shards, but
These
Titanite
are
shards
true
are
facts that I
garbage.
decided are real now.
I mean, maybe it's just because, like, he's friends with Johnny Depp or something.
No, he is like they are like legitimately best friends, but why the specific ship of
All right, in
his
this scene, you're
wife?
gonna kiss the hell out of my wife. Just
They're
kiss the
actors.
hell out of my wife. Just smooch her right on the
But
lips.
it's
Here,
like
I've got-
every movie. It's sort of like how fucking what's his face Quentin Tarantino keeps putting Uma Thurman in his movies.
And feet.
Yeah,
Dude loves him some
And
feet.
Uma Thurman's feet.
Dude loves him Uma Thurman's feet.
Do Uma Thurman's feet get a separate name on the credits?
Hey, did Tim
Like,
Burton ever make an Addams Family movie?
Jesus, he has a cuck fetish. There, I said it for you. No, Tiberius, stop.
You have fallen from a great height.
You landed right on that rebar too. That
I
must
did.
have sucked.
Ooh, man, that...
Remember when Tim Burton made that one movie that didn't have Johnny Depp in it and was really good?
You mean Batman?
Which one?
Frankenweenie?
No.
I legitimately can only think of Frankenweenie.
Batman?
Nope. Big Fish. Come on. No one remembers Big Fish?
No.
No.
Nope.
No,
I watched
nobody
it.
Does
don't
no one
remember it.
remember Beetlejuice? Was that Tim
Well,
Burton?
Go watch Big Fish.
Yeah, that was
Really
Tim
good
Burton.
movie.
There was a time when Tim Burton made really good movies without Johnny Depp in them.
Yeah.
I know he made good movies, but he also made Dark Shadows.
I like, yeah, but I
Yeah.
The TV show?
No,
Yeah, what
he
about
made
it?
a movie based
He
off of the
remade
TV show.
into a movie.
Okay, so I watched Big Fish, and I remember liking it, but I legitimately cannot remember a single fucking thing about it.
Oh man, it's one of my favorite movies. It's like actually heartfelt and touching and a little funny and not really dark at all. It's like the least Tim Burton movie.
It's like how I keep telling people I don't like Quentin Tarantino movies, and they're like, well, you should watch, fucking, what's it, the one with the Nazis, Inglourious Bastards. It's the least, Quentin Tarantino movie Quentin Tarantino's ever made, and I'm like, the problem here being, Quentin Tarantino still made it, and I don't like Quentin Tarantino movies, because apparently I'm just a big phony.
Yeah, they're hit and miss. I mean,
I must
Man,
have watched
this
all
guy
the
has
nice
some-
What I'd
ones
do
then.
was... I'd
This
pretend
guy-
I was one of those deaf mutes.
I liked Inglourious Bastards, but I don't think I'd watch it again.
I liked it.
I don't know, I think I might watch it just
I like
because they
the
kill
part-
Hitler.
Yeah, they kill the hell out of Hitler.
They kill the fucking shit out of Hitler. It's really good.
It was a really good surprise though, because like you're not expecting it, and then suddenly like, yeah, surprise! This is historical fiction, motherfucker. Alt history,
Surprise! Hitler's dead and not by his own hands. It's great.
Because I'm pretty sure like the whole trying to kill him in a movie theater was a real thing that actually happened in real life, but it didn't work, obviously. And so Tarantino says,
Wasn't
"Fuck it,
there-
I want to shoot the hell out of Hitler," which is a
What if-
noble sentiment.
Wasn't there Project Valkyrie or whatever, where they tried
Yeah,
to
they
blow
made a
him
movie
up?
about that too. But like, I think the American armed forces trying to assassinate him while he was attending a movie premiere was like an actual thing.
Well, I mean, we knew about killing political leaders in a movie theater already.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We had experience with that happening.
But we killed the only person who was good at it.
But that one, just get an actor and get him roided up on syphilis.
What?
We don't need to hear about your weekend plans.
How the hell does syphilis roid you up?
Very
you get
carefully.
Riddle.
It does affect your brain after a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he meant riddled. Riddled up on syphilis.
Because I don't think it makes you any stronger.
In fact, I think the opposite happens.
Yeah, you become the president.
Yeah, I think they found out that.
Wait, what? Really? Lincoln is America's Hitler? Why is Lincoln America's Hitler?
Well, they
'Cause
both have iconic facial hair,
There's also the fact that Tiberius is an
and they
edgelord.
both were shot in the head.
No, he's saying according to GOP politicians, which is pretty funny.
God damn it! You just reminded me of that fucking thing where they had like Trump threw like a little party or something. I think it was for Lincoln's birthday or something, and they like photoshopped him in one of the red MAGA hats.
Oh.
Lincoln?
Yeah, Lincoln. Like the official like little banners and stuff. They had like a big poster of Lincoln and one of the red "Make America Great Again" hats, and it was the funniest fucking thing because it was done without a hint of irony.
As if Lincoln would actually support these foods.
But Lincoln was a Republican, said the people who have no idea about any bit of history.
Said the people who have no idea that the Republicans used to be basically the opposite, the complete opposite
Yeah,
of
it
what
used to
they
be
are
that
now.
the North was Republican and the South was Democrats, and now it's the opposite's true.
Thanks, Lyndon Johnson.
Good podcast, and I
Because it was
recommend
the-
it.
We'll call it. They still had the Whig Party then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like an offshoot of the Democrats, right? And then there was the Know Nothing Party.
No, we still have them around. They're just called Tea Partiers now.
The Know Nothing Party.
Yeah, literally the Know Nothing Party.
Great.
They were like strict laissez-faire isolationists, I believe.
Yeah,
They
they,
don't want to
they
know
really-
nothing.
they were the Tea Party before the Tea Party, basically.
They
were
really hated the
insane.
Catholics. I
And
think.
crazy, and they're gone for a fucking reason.
Mostly because they knew nothing.
Jon Snow.
Except he didn't actually do
Good
that.
reaction time, Phelan.
He didn't actually do that. The South declared war on the North, not the other way around.
Yeah.
States
They-
rats.
They
States
preempted.
rats.
They preemptively attacked
What's a fun game?
because
States
they
rats.
thought Lincoln was going to eliminate slavery, and then they seceded. So then Lincoln decided, "I'm definitely going to eliminate slavery now."
Well, first I'm going to let slaves fight as Union soldiers. Then afterwards,
Tell me about
like,
your
okay,
fun game, Ape.
yes, let's stop talking about politics.
A fun game is like when these people
He's still
Maybe.
talking about politics, isn't he?
defend like Robert E. Lee and all them. Like, just remind them that they're defending a treasonous bastard. They get real mad. They get really, real mad.
I mean, I thought the whole thing was that Robert E. Lee wasn't actually pro-slavery, but he was just more loyal to his particular home state than the entire country.
Just like if you see him, just like the yellow. If you see a guy in Confederate flags, like nice traitor flag, dumbass.
Yeah.
Don't actually do this in real life; they'll fucking shoot you. But
Yeah.
But What if I want to get shot?
Well, then find somebody with a Confederate flag and shout "nice traitor flag, dumbass."
How's it
All right.
going, Benedict Arnold? Actually, that probably wouldn't work because I don't think they would know who you're talking about.
What about... What were they called? The fucking Irish Freedom Movement.
The Irish
IRA,
Liberation
yeah.
Front?
the Irish Republican Army.
The
Not the
individual
same-
retirement account.
Not the same. Not the same Republicans.
That's a
Okay.
republic, not.
Yeah, they wanted to make Ireland into its own independent republic. And in a way, after a while, they kind of succeeded.
They're on their way right now.
Yeah, Northern Ireland is still part of the UK, but you never know.
Well, I mean,
They might
eventually,
secede.
they act like the UK actually did the sensible thing, and we're like, you know what? We're not going to just say we're keeping you. You can choose. Do you want to stay with us, or do you want to go back with them? And they chose
And then
to
Belfast
stay.
went into a 20-year war.
I thought that happened before the vote.
And they are so stiff upper lip, it is called the Troubles. I'm not kidding.
The Troubles happened before that, though. The vote was like way later.
What,
After-
in the late 2000s?
Yeah.
Because the IRA was around for a very long time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're still around in the sense that a lot of those people are still alive and would be
Yeah, definitely.
ready in a second if anything looked like it was threatening Irish
Catholicism?
independence. Yeah, Catholicism, but particularly Irish independence. They would be right back.
Well, that
Something like that
did not work
doesn't
how I
just
planned.
disappear. Oh no! You fell for the trick. You were supposed to go down the other hole.
I thought that maybe that hole had items in it, and it turns
Wow,
out
you just hate that.
no.
But also notice you didn't actually take fall damage because you didn't fall down 5 stories in a row. You fell down 1 story 5 times. So you didn't actually. Your health didn't decrease until that guy
I'm
beat the shit out
honestly
of you.
surprised that that falling 1 story did not actually kill me, considering the jokes about fall damage in this game.
But you've already fallen more than 1 story before. Like you've fallen 1.5 stories, I think, from some ladders or like some pits.
You've fallen
Okay.
enough stories to make an entire book.
Whoa! Dad jokes.
Most books are only 1 story.
Yeah, but there are also books that are collections of a bunch of stories.
He's
Those
got
are
you
the
there, right?
tallest books in all.
Your jokes are weak, old man.
That's weird.
Well, yeah, well, so is your face.
Oh no. Now it's getting nasty in here.
Oh,
Also,
maybe.
I found
maybe
a
he
particular
did.
group of Irish I was thinking about, the Fenians.
Oh, I think I
Funyuns?
can buy those sometimes in chip bags. They're like
The
fake
Funyuns?
onion rings.
Are
They're
those
kind
the
of
people who have
gross,
dedicated?
honestly.
Are those the people who have dedicated their lives to reading Finnegan's Wake?
No,
No,
the Fenians were
they're
like the
fake onion
OG, let's take Ireland back.
Frito-Lay
They would-
makes them.
They would join different armies just to train themselves to murder British soldiers. And sometimes they joined the British army. I think at one point, 30% of the British army was Fenians who didn't want to murder the Brits.
But we're waiting until they finish their training.
Yes.
Now choose the correct hole.
Do they have to pretend to be British?
No. The British Army hired Irish soldiers all the time.
Yeah,
because
they
they
were
were
part
like-
of the UK anyway.
Yeah. They were like a subject population, so they were just like, yeah, we can put you guys on the front line, so our real important people don't die.
That's another benefit in their eyes.
In the British eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. And the Irish didn't appreciate that kind of thing when England was going to go to war with the Nazis. The Irish tried to rebel because they were like, why should we die for somebody else? For British again. So they rebelled against. They had a base and they took it over and took the weapons and were basically besieged for a while. And it's not like they were in favor of Hitler or anything. They just didn't want to be forced to fight Britain's battles anymore.
Oh, it was World War One.
The UK has a great history
Not
of
the
treating
Nazis.
their foreign soldiers like crap.
Oh yeah, World War One. That makes even more sense actually, because
Yeah.
it's there wasn't a clear villain in World War One. There were
It was
just
a
two
bunch of
sides.
shitheads being shit
It was just
in each other's heads.
it was just the Easter Rebellion. I think it was 1916 or something. But I'm not sure.
Got him that
I
time.
didn't.
Shit, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Where did that guy in the butt?
Pounded in the butt by a jester wielding katanas by Chuck Tingle.
And of course, they didn't win.
Of course.
They were completely destroyed.
You've missed absolutely nothing, NG We've had a political discussion, and now it's a political history discussion, and Kalon's gotten, nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I've
He-
gotten
he
somewhere.
murdered a
I went
giant.
down.
Just open the door. That's something. I guess.
We don't need to know what you did over the weekend.
But like everything in Ireland's history, positive or negative, there is a song about it, or maybe many.
I
because
forgot the
why
red
not?
stat-
All those ballads.
I forgot about this red statue room. Oh, you just got
Oh, shit,
fucked
you're
up.
gonna
by that
get
dude real
murdered.
hard.
Oh
The
shit!
dude carrying the bow they never use. Oh, now I gotta see this.
Motherfucker's got range, son.
He can't use it because the arm holding the bow is separated like Rayman, so he can't get any leverage. But the other arm is more put together.
He also can't use it because he's holding a sword.
Right, exactly.
It's just like he has a
A
bow.
sword that can apparently go off,
What
or
if he
maybe they
launches-
Well, wait. What if he can fire the sword from the bow?
Like an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
they
he's gonna
keep
have to
coming
stand
alive.
there and be like, hold
keep
on a
coming
second.
alive.
And then he's
Oh,
just kind
shit.
of
Okay.
go. He has to just
You gotta kill them both
float
at the
over
same
and
time.
pick his sword back up.
I think they just keep coming back because screw you.
Yeah.
But the other guys beforehand didn't keep coming back. What's filling these guys with an immortal, infinite resurrection?
Hatred of weeaboos.
Aw, dang it.
Oh darn it! Oh gosh! Oh
Oh,
jeez!
darn it.
Don't be racist, guys. Come on.
Against what? Who?
Weeaboos?
Yeah.
Weeaboos aren't a
Weeaboo
race.
isn't a race.
They're a stain.
You gotta have a throwing weapon that's like all your extra mangs to just throw out.
Just trying to find a
Please
fucking
tell me you
bonfire.
didn't.
Here's one.
Or throw
Oh.
a bunch of capsule toys.
I found a bonfire. Thank God.
You also found a fog door.
I did. I found the fog door. I'll go through it after I'm done spending my souls at the Emerald Herald.
There's a friend through that door.
I figured as much. Is the friend the boss?
The friend is it's 9 o'clock, and I seriously suggest not starting this tonight.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
No, seriously. Oh,
One attempt.
No.
I
More
don't
than one.
remember. I don't remember that.
I gotta
I
go.
I wanted
See
to
ya.
try. Yeah, see ya. I wanted to try and beat the DLC tonight.
You're not gonna beat the DLC.
You're not beating
Wait,
this
are you
tonight.
playing the DLC?
You're not even through like half of it.
What? Wait,
Um,
really?
Did you already beat the main game?
No, not yet.
Oh, I see. You do the DLC first to get some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Because after the game ends, you're just ferried on your way to New Game Plus. How do you get rid of those fire orbs? For orbs?
You have.
Can't actually.
Well, there's
You have like a limited number of things you can get rid of, and those fire orbs are like a non-issue because you can just.
Yes, non-issue.
Oh.
What is this guy's name?
Oh shit!
Unite.
Those things heal
Welcome
him.
to die.
Yep. Welcome to what is generally regarded as the hardest boss in Dark Souls 2.
Oh,
Really?
Guy in armor.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
couldn't read what the first word in his name was.
fume.
He's the fume. He's the
Oh,
fume.
Fume Knight.
He's just really mad about everything. He's
Yo.
like, "Why is my one sword so much bigger than my other sword?
Because he's
I'm all
actually
mismatched and off balance. I'm just really pissed about this."
So,
he's Western Musashi.
so fun fact
That's
about this guy. He has a second phase, but he also really fucking hates Velstat. To the point that if you walk in here with Velstat's helm on, he immediately goes into his second phase and fucks you up.
Wow.
Now, obviously, he still has his full health bar instead of whatever health he would have.
Obviously.
Well, I did better that time.
You're not going to beat this guy tonight.
I want to try at least a couple more times. Here's the deal. If I have not beaten him by 9:15, I will stop.
Alright.
So, I'm giving myself a hard time limit of 15 minutes.
Well then, time for a,
Like, I'm going to be surprised if you last longer than 30 seconds in any of these.
I'm pretty sure it's just because he's a Western Musashi. He's got the one regular sword and the one, like, giant fucking ore sword. Or, like, in this case, a giant stone slab.
I left this one in the oven too long, but I can't make another one.
Another what?
Sword.
Oh. Yeah, that sword is basically just like a giant hunk of not really worked metal. It's just, here's this heavy piece of metal that I put a handle on.
This dude is the Orphan of Kos of Dark Souls 2.
Oh, so I'll beat him in 5 attempts.
No, you won't.
Uh-oh. By the power of Grayskull. Oh, he threw his other sword away. He
Yeah.
put it in. He turned it into the fire.
Yeah. Well, I made it to Form 2 at least. Oh, thank you for the bit, Sosogomi.
Wow.
Sosogomi,
This is a really tiny room. If he goes in the center, how are you supposed to avoid that shockwave?
get good.
You
So you're
can't.
never going to avoid it.
You can't get good if there's nothing to become good about or with. Also, is he basically just using like Guts' Trey sword, but more beat up looking?
Yeah, essentially.
Can you get that sword?
Yeah.
Can you
This
use?
Fume Knight sword, yeah. Fume Knight Ultra Great Sword. It's like
Is it a guaranteed drop, or is From
it's
just going to
prob-
troll you?
It's probably his boss weapon. You,
You get
shove
his soul, and then you can make it.
Yeah.
Choice for a long time.
I mean, is it
I think
good
it
for?
still is.
Is it good for regular game?
Yeah. If you use Ultra Great Swords, yeah. It's a really fucking good Ultra Great Sword, and sword in general.
What's his other sword? Is that just a more ordinary sword you can get otherwhere?
Yeah,
Otherwise-
it's just a fucking sword. I honestly don't remember. I just know that the Funite Ultra Great Sword is the shit to have.
Okay.
I'm gonna say nah.
I don't need these souls.
All right. Well,
There was only 3 anyway, because you already spent all your money. Your soul's money. Your soul's bucks.
question is, do I have the thing to... Oh! I do have one.
Youth name from Shove a Bunch.
Oh wow, his sword becomes lava. Kind of froze for me. Like 1 second you're kind of dodge rolling, but it froze. And then the next second,
Why am I doing this the hard way when I have a ton of smelter wedges that I can get rid of his healing with?
oh, that's what those are?
Yeah.
Oh, this is fucking perfect. My stream just froze on an image of you mid-drink standing there as the Fume Knight brings his sword down on your head. And that about sums up your entire fucking Dark Souls 2 run.
Are you able to pull those wedges back out after you kill him?
No.
Dude, you have limited numbers of smelter wedges.
But I just used basically all of them here to...
Yeah, there are enough in the game in the DLC to do all of them.
Okay. You just gotta
Yeah.
find them all.
They are a finite resource.
As
You'll
there
need
are.
them in order to progress later.
Oh, so they're like the frigate branch of yours for this area.
It's too late, he already did it. Autosave. What the hell?
This is great.
Well, on the plus side, I got rid of his healing.
Oh, so how fast was his health regenerating?
Oh,
when he had
pretty
all
damn
of them?
fast. He went from as much as he has, well, at the time that I died, to nearly full by the time he was done healing.
Alright, then. I
I
mean,
feel
you've made
like-
this easier, but you've also kind of put yourself in a bad situation for later.
Yeah, but I'd rather it be easier now than later. Oh, and they also dropped items. Let's see.
I mean,
Oh,
when we
yeah,
get to
that's
later,
right.
we'll see what you actually think.
Yeah, man. You say that now.
Because you're going to have to find all the rest of those things in order to do whatever needs to be done.
This is... Yeah, I did it, and then you immediately realize how bad you fucked up.
You did what?
Just the thing. I did the thing.
Even help.
No, I mean, what
Yeah.
did you do in Capra Demon?
Oh, he ran past all the dogs, and
Oh.
when he beat Capra Demon, the fog wall came down, and the dogs immediately murdered him.
It was hilarious.
It was great.
I thought there were dogs in the room.
There
with
are.
Capra Demon.
There
Yeah.
are, but I killed.
But
But
there are also dogs outside, and he ran past them. And then when he beat Capra Demon and the fog wall came down, they all immediately entered the room and bit him on his ass until he died.
But he
Like
still
almost
got
the instant that that Capra Demon died.
yeah,
So you ran up the stairs and killed...
yeah. No. What happened was, I did the boss run, ignoring all of the enemies. However, the room is so small that if you aggro enemies they do not unaggro because you cannot get far enough away from them. So
you're setting yourself up for some pretty bad times.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
did exactly that, and then I killed Capra Demon, and then well,
Like, the instant that Capra Demon died, like, you had enough time for the, like,
for the realization, the horrible
And then
realization that
At least
I made a
get
boo-boo.
the drops.
yeah. It's just that his soul, drop message popped up. And then, dead. Dead by dogs.
if I had been in that if I had been in that room, dead.
Bitten in the ass by dogs until he died.
Wait, did you manage to get away?
No, I died. and then I went back and I got
It was
the souls.
literally, yeah, I beat Capra Demon.
Oh no!
And wasn't it like 5 dogs or something you run past?
It's like 3 dogs and 3 assassins, yeah. And they all came rushing in the room, and they're like, "Oh, you thought you won, huh?"
Yeah, that's not really what you want to happen.
No.
Who has a worse time dealing with crowds?
Point is, Caitlin.
John Dark Souls or John Godhand? Gene Godhand.
So the point being of all this, Caitlin, is that you've basically made this a lot harder for yourself later on. Oh, hey, that guy has your armor.
That was
Kill
tough.
him.
Would it have been better if he only used a couple of them?
Yeah, but no, he had to go for all of them.
I didn't want any healing going on at all.
But
Those shenanigans.
I mean,
It's not made it easier for you. It
has.
done nothing to me
like, kind of has.
really badly.
is that guy wearing a trash bag on his head?
It's all the rage in Dragon Light this year.
Like, what is that? Is that
My
hair or a
outside will
helmet?
reflect my inside.
It's cosplaying as Garbivore. Rubbish, whatever the trash Pokemon is.
Trubbish, yes. Trubbish is my favorite Pokemon basically ever.
Oh,
It's my spirit
a
animal.
little living shrub.
No,
Dang it,
That's
man.
pretty-
no,
No,
it's
it's literally just a pile of. It's a trash bag.
It's a
living
pile
trash
of
bag.
rubbish. Its evolved form is Garbodor.
Stop making fun of yourself before I can make fun of you.
So
Do you think
it's a parody of Garden.
Did you get a hacker?
No, I'm pretty sure that's an NPC.
Yeah, that's an NPC. I'm fairly certain.
NPCs take significantly reduced dam.
How else is From going to show that their characters are cool?
Well, it's more like you can't heal them anymore, so there's no way to keep them alive other than giving them tank levels of HP.
Oh, you can't use.
You can't.
Oh yeah, there's no humanities.
On the first one, if you used your Estus Flask, it would heal your partners as well as you.
I thought humanities would do that as well.
Humanity does
think
not
so.
exist in. Well, humanities don't exist really in this game.
One.
Instead, you have effigies.
I think it only healed you.
They just re-soulize you.
I have so many fucking.
But you don't have to
effigies
care about that,
Yeah, I'm
because-
just gonna keep summoning Ellie, because finally got back to form too, thanks to Ellie drawing like all of the aggro. Ellie, where are you? What are you doing?
Sweetheart Ellie? No, Steelheart.
Ellie.
Yeah, because you have this helmet that covers your face completely. And your body is covered completely as well. You don't have to care if you're alive or dead or not. You know? how decayed and shit you are. Are you not able to backstab him?
No. Most enemies in the game, most bosses in the game can't be backstabbed, even if they are just dudes in armor.
That's such bullshit.
It is. It's why
Basically a
it's why
giant
Bloodborne
player.
is so good, because you can finally like parry most bosses in the game.
You're breaking up, Kalen.
Yeah, I didn't even
Are you
hear.
going through a tunnel?
That one was on purpose.
Yeah,
Sounded pretty accurate for
but
the noises you're probably making.
that's what.
Damn it. Okay, so it's 9:12. I'm going to say one more attempt, and then I'm done, and then we'll come back to it later.
Are any of you going to be around after? Okay.
I might be around after. Why? What you planning on streaming?
I was thinking of starting streaming after.
So, Steelheart Ellie, I can't help but notice you're using fist weapons. I'm just going to ask the very important question that's on everybody's mind. Why?
I can't hear a damn thing you're saying.
Fist,
My
or
internet is-
unscaling fist.
She's using fist weapons.
Okay. I love how the stream just keeps freezing.
Yeah. It's
Kalon's terrible internet.
Yeah. What's your bit rate that you're throwing at this?
3.
2000.
Maybe that's too much.
I've been using 2000 for like a year and a half now. It's just my internet is being garbage
just
tonight.
having a bad internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too much.
Like, but it's not usually too much, so why would I bother going in and changing it if it's usually not too much?
The police.
Because wouldn't you rather have a watchable stream?
Well, it's a Kalon stream, so that's kind of a moot point.
I suppose.
Okay, that's it. I'm done for the night. Dang it.
Yeah, fume night.
Fume night.
He's rough.
Well, at least I made progress a couple of times. I did start learning his moves and avoiding some of them, and then he decided to hit me really hard.
That's the secret. You gotta hit him really hard back.
But I don't have a way to hit him really hard.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see how many Titanite chunks I have. Because if I can upgrade my washing poles, they'll have a higher... I have 3 and a slab, so I know what to do.
Wait, you're not even using. You're not even using
I'm not going to be using the
sticks.
No, they're called the washing pole
Yeah.
because they're a real long sword.
Yeah, but I can turn one of my washing poles into a +10, which will definitely give me a higher base damage than one of these swords. So... Oh, I don't have any souls to do it with. Swear I found some soul items. Here we are. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my laundry started.
Alright. Yep, you do that. I'm just gonna upgrade my washing poles up to +10 and then call it quits for the night.
Wait. Alright.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
There we go.
I'll be around.
I'm gonna set up my stream.
Alright. Oh wait, no, I should... Oh. Okay, this is the way I want to do it. Alright. Okay, well, that was it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Well,
It's not a Tom Clancy
I'm wondering
game.
if I could find
Is
a
it-
human...
Is it not a Ghost Recon game?
No, that's Wildlands. That's different. We're talking about Sniper Ghost Warrior, which is not the same thing as Ghost Recon or Sniper Elite.
I'm sorry, I'm confused by all the many shooting man games.
I like
It has
that
the word ghost
Sniper
in the
Ghost
title.
Warrior. You can level. That's very nice.
Is it like Lord of the Rings, where you're possessed by an old elf? It's not.
Like,
I would play that Sniper Elite game. That would be the first Sniper Elite I ever
Stupid.
played, and I'd be
Dumbest
extremely confused. But it would be. I'd play it.
Sniper Elite 4 is a good game. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is less good, but it's still okay. And then
That's the one I was thinking where it came out and everyone immediately fucking forgot about it.
Yes. No.
And it's a U. Why do people care about Ubisoft games? They're all...
Actually, I tell a lie because I think it was like #1 selling game this year is Wildlands. So I guess everyone remembered it, but nobody talks about it.
Huh.
Yeah, because they bought it and then found out it's poop.
I wonder if you have to climb towers in it.
Yes.
It's
I don't even. Yeah, it's open world. You have to climb towers.
I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, right? And you have to climb towers, but they give you a grappling hook, so you just look at the top of the tower and press a button. So I don't know what the point of including it anyway was.
So yeah, the top 10 games for March 2017 were Ghost Recon, Wildlands, Legend of Zelda, Mass Effect, Horizon, MLB, The Show, Grand Theft Auto 5 somehow.
Wait, what is this about Horizon?
Horizon.
Horizon Zero.
Horizon.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
good.
right.
Also.
Yeah, the robot
Although, I
monster
don't know. I
hunter
mean,
thing.
I got really
I thought
bored with it.
Nier
Like,
Automata. Oh, good.
I
Nier
thought you were
Automata
talking
beat
about
out
that
Call of
pirate
Duty.
game.
like, honestly, Horizon, it's like really pretty, but I just got really bored with it. Like, I get tired of it.
And it's still the top selling 2017 game, yeah. Which is weird because maybe we're just not part of the same circle that plays these kinds of games.
I
Maybe
mean, I
it's
don't
like
know.
getting a lot of chatter and we're just outside of the vocal range.
I'm actually genuinely upset that Ghost Recon like became an open world game because I've liked all the previous ones, even like Future Soldier, and then they made an open world one. And it's like I just don't.
How in the piss is Grand Theft Auto 5 the sixth best-selling game in 2007?
People keep buying it for Grand Theft Auto Online. That's why.
Huh. I repeat the question, but more incredulously.
That's just what it is. Like, they have... I don't know, but they're successful in, like, the one thing that people keep buying is Grand Theft Auto. So, I guess they've worked something out.
And FIFA. Those are
Resident
the
Evil
things.
7 was number 4, apparently, so...
That's fair, because that's a good game.
Yeah. So,
Ellie!
I look forward to every Resident Evil after this being just a carbon copy of 7 until they finally come out with a new thing.
Solid,
Like they did with 4.
That's fine with me. That's cool. They should just copy that.
Guys, fucking Ellie is dead.
Think about it. Like,
I did it!
thing that, like, Ghost
You did it!
Recon and Resident Evil 7 and Grand Theft Auto are on, like, every console, right?
I did it!
Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 includes, like, PC
Pro.
sales, 360,
Pro.
PS3, PS4, Xbox One. I don't know if it's on the fucking Switch,
Oh,
but
thank God.
Bro,
it's on everything,
Pro.
right? What?
bro.
What?
Ellie is dead.
Good.
Okay.
So notice that you got 2 souls there.
Yeah.
But you know
I'm
what's
gonna
better
read
than
up
all
on them.
those
I'm
games?
gonna read up on them in just a second. I just want to go to Matrula first.
Persona 5 is a good game. It's a good video game.
It doesn't. I still don't like JRPGs.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me read up on these fucking souls. Okay, where did they go? Smelter Wedge. Oh, I still have 1 Smelter Wedge left. Where are they? Is this one? Yo, Soul of the Fume Knight. Okay, so, Rain was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. The wondrous soul of this knight can be used to acquire... Okay. Where's the other soul? Oh, no! Did he just give me a... Oh, yeah, he just gave me a soul of, Nadalia. Okay.
Notice how his soul is all fucked up and corrupted.
So, did they have like a soul fuck?
Essentially, I guess. Okay, how many times can I put
Is
in
this like a
faith?
Steven Universe
12.
fusion thing?
I guess. Alright, well, that was the stream. I'm editing...
Hooray!
I'm editing the winning run into the stream from last night, and now we can keep going from there, as opposed to having to deal... Hey, I was right, roughly an hour worth of boss fighting.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
That's
man.
So, yeah.
a lot of Wario shaking its buns.
This was Ligarius 2.0.
Alright, well, bye everybody. Thanks for watching
Bye,
me
Dr. Nick.
throw myself against a boss for an hour.